Why developers write bad code. Kevlin Henney. Hello, I'm Chris Athanas. I'm a KMP developer. Tech support said they're coming out Tuesday, guys, and that'll be the end of it. They promised. I'm going to give a like, subscribe to DevTools Made Simple. They do little clips, and they just do clips, but they don't like add any commentary or anything. So I'm going to add the commentary because I've been around for a long time, and I'm kind of a ornery old curmudgeon.
When you ask somebody to write code badly, they can't do it. But if you give them a system, and this is the most important thing I want to get across here, is software developers are not stupid or malicious by and large. What they do is they follow codes, they follow conventions. They don't even know they pick them.
Well, if that's what they're told, what if that's what if that the state of the art, the industry standard is 5 easy steps that they saw off of YouTube or in academia, they're like, we don't know, we just do data structures and algorithms. After that test, we have no idea. Scalability, no idea. Architecture, no clue. We'll show you how to write an operating system of Unix that somebody else taught a long time ago. Not write your own or design it from scratch or use some of the concepts of allocating. No, we're writing C++. We're going to make sure everything's all statically connected, no tests, and just hope it works. And golly gee, that's just the industry standard. And we're not going to get any best practices about the validity of time estimates. None of that academia. Nope. Don't want to hear about it. Don't. That's academia that come out and like, what do you think they're giving? They're giving all these Uncle Bob-isms about just do this, just do that, and break it up in 1,000 pieces, or it's like add tests every time, no matter what. It's like, come on, man. So don't blame the programmers, Mr. Conference Speaker, Mr. Book Writer. Kevlin's one of the better ones, so I'll give him a break. But there's all these other guys. Yeah, there's a reason why it's like this, man. It's because how could it not be like this? When you promote Uncle Bob type people who just say 5 easy steps, you're gonna hit them low, hit them hard, that kind of stuff. It's like you're not helping, man.
Them up. And what happens is that what we often consider to be bad code is a product that is systematic. It is
right. It's from the architecture because you've tried to get away with coupling something and extending it past its due date. Okay, you can do that early on. That's totally acceptable, kind of necessary. But at some point, you do want to decouple things, and how you break that system down. If you follow Bjorn Strustrup with the C++ crowd, you're going to be doing static variables. And yes, they're going to be very efficient and very performant and much faster, 267% faster. Yes, I understand that for your quantum trading system, that's necessary. I get that. But for like regular application development, it's not necessary. The problem becomes the other thing, academia, the maintenance cost, the 80% costs. Just maintaining, fixing, debugging, onboarding. IRS, COBOL, nobody? Here we go.
It's not coincidental or random. Actually, it turns out that if you say, we're going to do log and throw, write that function as if you were doing log.
What does this mean? Log and throw. Log and throw is a pattern that ensures errors are both recorded and properly propagated in an application. So like throw an exception, is that what you mean? So print a log somewhere saying, instead of not doing anything, which was the industry standard for a long time because logs are expensive. They take processing power. They aren't performant. All right, so you log it and then you throw an exception. Okay, so can I return a result? A result is object that includes the error in it, or do I have to actually use a language that throws exceptions? This is the kind of questions I have to ask. It's like, is it a conceptual throw, or should it be like log and return an error, not throw? I mean, it sounds great. Log and throw like you're a lumberjack. You're working at the mill. You're like, I got a log and I threw it. It's like, okay, get back to business, Chris. This is serious business here. This is software development. Okay, but both are recorded and properly propagated. It involves logging an error message when an exception occurs, or logging an error message and then creating an exception, or when there's an error condition, log a message and return an error, and then rethrowing the exception so it can be handled at a higher level. So a higher level. I kind of think it is. I mean, this terminology is just very vague and very obvious. It's like, Yeah, in your application, you should have some sort of indication of what went wrong somewhere, so that can be put in log files is one place, but we can put it someplace else too. It doesn't have to be just a log file. But yeah, indicate to the user what went wrong, and then allow them to gracefully escape the problem, or not crash the machine with no with no message, which was industry standard for a long time because it's performant.
And throw. You'll be able to write that function. If I give you a drop-down menu of here, I like these style choices. So I basically took a number of these style choices and took a simple problem and then coded it in their style. And I coded it using those, and I was surprised at how close it came to their style. It was a revelation to me. It's like, yeah, what we often think of as poor code is systematically created.
Yeah, it's just
It is not created arbitrarily or with malice.
right. It's not. It's. I mean, it's arbitrarily created, but it doesn't. There's definitely. We hope there's no malice involved. That could be argued as well. All right, give me a like and subscribe. We'll give those guys a like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.